What matters are you on?
I need you to get I need my crutches or the walker thingy.
It's for 1:30. I have Lyra and Gardner.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Charmaine Gardner, 25-00658.
Your Honor, Luna Buxia, Assistant Ingham County Prosecutor on behalf of the people.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Mr. Gardner.
Okay, Mr. Gardner was scheduled today for a pretrial. This is for domestic violence. Is there an offer at this time?
There is, Your Honor. If Mr. Gardner was to plead guilty to domestic violence, we would consent to this being held under 769.48 to the extent that he qualifies. I believe at this time, Mr. Gardner, through counsel, wishes to have the matter set for a final pretrial conference.
That's correct, Your Honor.
September 15th, the final pretrial. And jury trial, October 27th. Okay, your final pretrial, September 15th, you must appear in person at the court. And then jury trial is October 27th in person at the court, okay? Okay. Okay, do you have any questions at this time? Your notice to appear, any additional knowledge for the record?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Johnson. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Stephanie Lyra, 25-01694, appearance, please.
Luna Buxia on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Ms. Lyra.
Ms. Lyra, can you hear us? You're muted, I can't hear you.
Yes, I can hear you guys.
Oh, okay, today was the date scheduled for a pre-trial. This is for assault and battery. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I believe there are 2 counts of assault and battery. In this case, there is not an offer to be made at this time, just as charged. In speaking with defense, we would ask this court to set the matter for a final pretrial conference. Yes, sir.
September 15th at 8 a.m. for the final pretrial. November 3rd for the jury trial at 8 a.m. Okay, your final pretrial, Ms. Lyra, you must appear in court in person September 15th by 8 a.m. in the morning. Then jury trial is November 3rd, 8 a.m. in person at the court.
Okay.
Do you have a question?
No.
Any additional matters?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's handling Terry Wilson? Mr. Riley's on one, and then Ms. Sutter is on one. Sufficient, yeah. Okay, let's see. Bakari Bryant here? That, yes, and he's meeting.
Okay.
Mr. Williams, I removed you because you were disrupting my courtroom.
I apologize, Miss Simmons. I was trying to get my walker.
Okay, well, you were supposed to be in court, and so if you're going to be in court virtually, you need to be prepared to be in court virtually. That means that you're stationary, you're not in a moving vehicle, and you're not doing things that are distracting to you and to the court.
I apologize, Ms. Simmons.
Okay, it's Judge Simmons. We're
Judge
not on the
Simmons,
streets.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I apologize.
Thank you. Are you ready to proceed on your matter at this time, sir?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Isaac Williams, this is in file number 23-02992. Mr. Williams, this is a probation violation arraignment. The allegations are that you violated the terms of your probation by failing to set up testing file with AverHealth as ordered by the court, and that you failed to provide proof of obtaining an LLC or business license also as ordered by the court. And so you have the right to have a contested hearing on these violations. You have the right to be represented by an attorney at any contested hearing on the violations. If you're found to be in violation of your probation status, your probation can be revoked. You can be sentenced to just serve a term of jail time. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you want to request an attorney to represent you?
Yes. But Judge Simmons,
Let me stop you here. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. I'm also going to remind you of your right to remain silent because anything you say can be used against you. Now, you wanted to say something?
yes, I did let my probation officer know that, the reason why I couldn't do testing because I'm on Social Security, and the last time I was incarcerated, that my Social Security got cut off, and I've been keeping him updated. I've been in the hospital because I have sickle cell real bad. So, like literally, I have been telling him and keeping him updated. And as it go for my DBA and my LLC, I have it, and I tried to send it over an email because I didn't know what I was doing. So if I ain't got a problem, I can see if I get my aunt or my brother to bring it up there to you guys with all my information. I have no problem with getting it to you.
Why you can't bring it up there? Why do you have to have someone
I
else bring it up?
literally just left the hospital from surgery.
Okay. Well, this matter is going to be set for a hearing, and you'll have time to meet with a public defender and see what you can do to resolve this prior to then. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
August 18th at 1:30.
August 18th at 1:30. You must appear in person. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Scheduled for a jury trial that day too.
Oh, well, you're scheduled for a jury trial that day, so it looks like you're already be here.
Okay, and you said 8:30?
You need to be at the jury trial by 8 a.m.
I thought I didn't have the jury trial.
I don't know why you thought that. Why did you think that you didn't have a jury
No,
trial?
because I guess I was pleading, so I remember that me and my lawyer talked. I was pleading where we didn't have to do the jury trial. I didn't know, maybe I had a misunderstanding. I apologize.
Who's representing you?
I misunderstood, Your Honor. You've not entered any kind of plea yet. We can talk about that.
Oh, okay. What's the charge?
Brandishing.
Oh, okay, so you were seeking to, there was an offer extended on that?
I don't know that we even have an offer at this point. We just had it set for the trial date.
Got it. Okay, so you haven't even received the offer, it's just set for a trial date. You'll need to speak with your attorney, and someone from the public defender's office is gonna log in to meet with you now. Who is it gonna be?
I can do that now, Judge.
Okay, your attorney's gonna log in and meet with you now, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I thought Sarah Donnelly was my attorney.
She might have been your attorney at some point, but she's no longer, at least not this time, assigned to my courtroom. It looks like Jacob Raleigh is on the case.
Yes.
That's who's logging in to meet with you now, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge Simmons.
No problem. Let's put you in the room with him now.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Okay, let's see. Who do you have, Ms. Sutter?
I have Mr. Darion Johnson, who I'm filling out a plea sheet for. And then Mr. Bryant is here. He's just in a conference room. Thank you, real quick.
Okay, and have we seen Vincent Flores? No.
I have not, Your Honor, but I will, I will try to reach out to him.
Got it. And then I see Terry Wilson is here. Why one of you represents her on one and one on the other is beyond.
Neither of us can figure that
My
out either, but we're
comprehension.
both ready to proceed.
Oh, okay.
Our guest was a new clerk.
Got it. No Vincent Forrest, bench warrant. And said Joseph Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, I had all these Johnsons in a row. Got it.
Yeah, I was confused by that this morning. Around how
Joseph Johnson in here, but Darion Johnson is not.
He
correct?
is. Darion Johnson is in the back of the room.
Oh, okay.
They're
got
both.
it.
They're both.
Sounds good. Mr. Hayes was here on which matter?
Brian. Brian.
Are we having a hearing on Brian?
He is still trying to decide, Your Honor. I left him in a conference room and gave him 2 minutes to think.
2 minutes is quite up because it's 2 o'clock.
I understand.
You want me to reconsider my dismissal? Why did I dismiss it? So they think that if you provide evidence that you didn't provide at the time of the hearing, that now you can get a motion for reconsideration. That's not how that works.
Not usually, no.
Yeah, that's how it works. Is this scheduled for a hearing date? I'm confused.
This is civil. or-
Yeah.
What's the?
23-02760 LT. 23-02760 is what it says.
Did you come up with the same? I did the math. on that.
45.
It was 740. Okay, I thought it was a 9.
No.
I don't know what heck this is then.
220.
45.
That's it.
How did you even get this? Like, what is it? What they want me to do? They didn't put a hearing date. They didn't- Is that Mr. Bryant?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Bakari Lamont Bryant, 24-02487. Appearance for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maluda Buxia, Assistant Ingram County Prosecutor on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Bryant, who stands to my right. At this time, there is no intention to run a contested hearing, Your Honor.
Thank you. And so the violation that he was arraigned on, he wishes to plead guilty to.
That's correct, Your Honor, and then we just like to be heard on the recommendation after.
It looks like the violation was that he failed to pay fines and costs, last payment being back in March of 2025, that he has a balance of $700. Let's see, also alleging that he failed to refrain from the use of alcohol per JSG Scram confirmed tamper on July 9, 2025, where alcohol was detected. Says event began at 10:39 p.m. on July 8th and ended at 6:16 p.m. on July 9th. So he's pleading to both of those violations.
That's correct, Your Honor.
There's also an alleged violation that he failed to submit tether per JSG Scram confirmed tamper event 5:32 p.m. on June 25th, 2025, and ended at 3:25 on June 26th, 2025. He's speaking to that one as well.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, can you raise your right hand, sir? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury? Okay, you can put your hand down. You understand your right to have a contested hearing on these violations, correct? That's a yes. Okay, and you have the right to have the prosecution put forth evidence on the record that would establish that you did in fact prove or commit these alleged violations. You understand that? You want to waive your right to have them prove that you violated your probation? Okay, and so you understand that if you plead guilty or if you're found guilty, even after a hearing, you could be facing jail time, your probation can be extended. Any special status, which I don't believe you have any, would be, I'm sorry,
I said I don't think so.
yeah, would be terminated, but you ultimately could have your probation extended or more oversight imposed. You understand that? As it relates to the violations that I just read, how do you plead? As to all the violations that you failed to, so let me take it one by it, because you look a little confused. As to, you remember, you're pleading guilty to all the violations? Is anyone threatening you to do that? I don't know.
No.
Is anyone promising you anything? Okay, factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Bryant, is it true that as of July 10th, 2025, you had not made up-to-date payments since March 4th of 2025? It's also true that per a report from JSG that on between July 8th and July 9th, that there was a confirmed tamper event on your Scram tether. And that is, you admit a violation of your terms of probation. Is it also true that on or about between June 25th and June 26th, that JSG also noted a confirmed tamper on those dates? Is that true? That's also in violation of the terms of your probation. Thank you. And it is true that you were sentenced by Judge Simmons to a term of probation, that being to not consume alcohol? You were also ordered to wear a Scram tether as a condition of that probation. Thank you. I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
People are satisfied with that factual basis.
Thank you. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be free, voluntarily and intelligently made. I understand this. So the recommendation is that the overall attitude has been fair, but acceptance of responsibility has been teetering between fair and poor. Overall progress has been fair. Defendant is actively participating in his treatment, but still struggling to refrain from alcohol. They're requesting or suggesting and imposing 5 days minimal of jail and continued Scram tether. However, it says his probation is going to end in March.
Yes, Your Honor, it was extended in March, I believe, to July 20th. And then when these violations were submitted on the 10th, it stayed the ending of probation on July 20th, but he was originally due to be off his term of probation back in March.
And prior to this, he had 2 violations.
This would be the second one. He pled to one on March 20th, which extended it to July 20th.
It's more than the second one, because Just because it's on one form doesn't mean that it's one.
I apologize. I supposed to better phrase that. This is his second probation violation hearing.
Got
So
it, okay.
the number of actual violations,
Smart.
I think is maybe 5 as of today or 6.
She put because she put 2 and then she put March 20 of 25. That was the main thing. Summary.
I didn't understand the note on that one, I'll admit. Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it.
And I'll be honest, I have no memory of it because Mr. Rowley handled that one, so.
Okay, yeah, there was 2, March 20th. Violation number 13 and number 18. Both. One was failed to refrain from 2 scram tether issues. Okay. You can make allocation.
Thank you, Your Honor. I've spoken at length with Mr. Bryant as of today and last week. I suspect Ms. Bayless's note of acceptance of responsibility teetering between fair and poor comes as a result of the violation, not as a result of any communication from him or any unwillingness to accept. I think he's fully accepting of the choices, the poor choices that led him to this court in the first place. And he has consistently kind of stepped up and taken accountability for that. I think that's noted in his actively participating in treatment. You and I have talked about that. He is participating. He appears to be doing quite well in that, learning from it, growing from it. As it's noted here, there's still some continuing struggle with a little bit of sobriety here. I would note, from my understanding of the scram tether violations, the amount wasn't even given, so I don't know if it's such a negligible amount that it's not even testing in a certain amount, but I don't think this is a matter of Mr. Bryant going out and flaunting the court order and getting drunk. I suspect this is a person who may be struggling with the issue of sobriety, which is a lifelong journey for many people. It's a long and difficult journey. I will note that this is a probation that has been extended at least once. He was due to be off in March of this year. He has successfully completed or participated in all of his treatment up to this point. He's fully willing to continue engaging as the court orders here, including those increased 12-step meetings that are recommended here. I think he's also fully willing to continue to engage in any probation that the court feels necessary here. I would ask the court, rather than continuing probation and scram for an additional 90 days, consider adding or extending and continuing the scram for an additional 30 days to monitor his continuing sobriety, as well as adding the twice weekly 12-step meetings and holding those 5 days in advance. Thank you.
She finally made a statement.
If you'd like to.
I just want to say, like, I know, like, what I did, driving or drinking, getting me here.
Talking about the original charge.
Yeah. And it's like, going through all of this, like, for this whole past months again, it's like, it just changed my whole perspective on things. Like, at this point, I don't even want to drink no more because, like, even though I haven't, it's like I'm still been in trouble for it. So it's like, when I finally get this thing off, it's like, I don't even want to drink anymore because I'm missing out on other stuff that don't have nothing to do with drinking. Like, I can't have fun with my little nieces and nephews and little cousins. I can't go swimming with them and all this.
Wait, I'm
stuff.
confused.
I can't
Why?
be in the water.
You mean because of the tether? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, you just made a statement that you, even though you haven't, so you don't believe you were drinking during these alleged tamper issues, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so why did you plead guilty? And I asked you if you were pleading guilty because you believed you were guilty.
Because I don't fight it.
You don't believe you're guilty, you can't plead guilty. I don't know how it is that since you've been on probation, we now have at least 5 different dates where there are allegations were that there was some tamper and alcohol detected, but you're saying that you did not consume alcohol. I don't know. I wasn't present.
And that's why I don't want to fight it. my word against whatever, and it's like no point in me even trying to argue that. It's not-
Well, I mean, I guess that's not necessarily true. I mean, they do still have the burden. I don't know what your attorney knows about what you were exposed to, what environment you may have been in. I don't know. That's for you and your attorney to determine. Because if you work in an environment that would, I guess, expose you, that could be something that's arguable, but it wasn't just that there was alcohol detected. There was some detection, which the witness would be able to explain further, that blocked the ability to test your blood alcohol level. That's the concern. Anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay. I think that even if we had a hearing, we'd probably be here right back where we are, because the allegation is that there was something that blocked the ability to test. The witness, from our experience, is going to more likely than not testify about the scientific basis for which they're able to determine the reasonable likelihood that there was something that was placed in between your person and the device, preventing them from being able to do that. I didn't see anything about an actual blood alcohol content that was detected as well, but I don't know if they provided you, obviously they provided you all with more information than they provided me.
Yeah, I received nothing about an actual, just in the violations from July 8th and 9th, it said alcohol was detected. That's all I was given. The Scram report has your typical little scale like that, but there's no numbers provided, no
Got it.
no cutoff that I usually would get.
The other concern that you not necessarily addressed is you've not been making a single payment on your fines and costs, but you owe $700 on. Are you working?
I just started
Where are you working now?
a place called Transfer.
Are you working full time? Okay, in your perception, how is the treatment coming?
Wait, what treatment?
Well,
The
you're supposed,
meetings with the Michigan Recovery?
yes,
Um,
you
just
don't think,
talk a
you don't
lot.
think you need them?
I mean, I didn't think that first, but I mean, I learned stuff, you know? So it's just like listening to them and listening to the people talking in the group, you know, I just learned a little more. You know, just learn from their experiences and stuff. And, you know, it had me,
Okay, so you don't believe you have an issue with refraining from alcohol?
you know,
So you think that you could go 30 days without any alcohol?
yes.
To continue your probation. Let's see, for a number of reasons, you need to start making payments on the $700.
I know.
I'm not gonna be a bill collector trying to track you down for that.
I know, I just made a payment. Like,
When, today?
no, like,
That's what we talked on Friday. How much did you pay that day?
22.
Oh, 20.
I'm gonna continue your probation for 60 days. I'll continue the tether for 30 days. If there's no further violations, then in the last 30 days, you can have that tether removed, okay? You need to be making payments on your fines and costs and continuing your 12-step meeting. I'm going to increase that to 2 times a week.
She said 2 times a week, but I've already been going places.
Okay,
She
well
wants you to
then,
go up to 2 times a week, increase it to that.
if you're already doing 2 times a week, then there's no problem.
Yeah, that's why.
No.
That was just confusing.
Yeah. You'll be doing 2 times a week, so if that's what you're already doing, then continue to do that. Do you have any questions at this time? I want you to check in with Ms. Bayless. Is she here today before you leave? Any,
I saw her this morning. I don't know if she's still
Oh.
here.
all right, any additional matters for the record?
Not from the people, thank you.
Nothing further. Thank you.
We're all set. When did we put a chair there?
Yeah, it showed a couple weeks ago.
Because I removed it for a reason. I can't see anybody who's sitting over there.
Usually
And
just
they have a
somebody.
tendency to bring inmates and put them right there.
They can put a sign for Lauren only.
Yeah, that's why I removed it and put that paperwork over there. Okay, we don't have Mr., who do you have ready?
Darian Johnson.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Darian Johnson, 24-03189 and 25-01869 and 25-02162. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mulita Buxia on behalf of the people in all three matters.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Johnson, proceeding to my right, and if I may approach with some documents.
Yes.
Thank you.
We have retail fraud, third degree, and then assault and battery.
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, it says here. For offering for you to plead guilty to the charges in 24-03189. Which is the retail fraud third degree, and the people will dismiss 25-01869. Which is the other retail fraud in the third degree.
And then we'd like the third charge, assault and battery separate.
I was gonna say it doesn't address that. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. No offer on the assault and battery.
Not at this time, Your Honor.
You just like to set that one separately from final trial.
Okay, let's see, you want to accept that offer, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Looks like there's some restitution for $220.45, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And the rights and free information sheet. These are the rights that you would have to waive or give up today if you wanted to accept the offer. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's your signature?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you went over these rights with your attorney. You understand all of these rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
So you're willing to waive your right to the presumption that you are innocent. So you're innocent until proven guilty. You recognize that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to maintain your innocence and require that the prosecutor first prove that you're guilty, and they would have to prove each element of the charge of retail fraud third degree beyond a reasonable doubt before you would be guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to waive your right to be innocent until proven guilty?
Yes.
You also have the right to maintain silence at trial and not have silence be used against you. Your right to waive the silence and testify at your trial if you like. Your right to see, hear, or question any witness that's called to testify against you at your trial, and the right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf and present evidence that you believe show defenses to this charge being brought against you. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And those are all also rights you're willing to give up today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And no one's threatening you to get you to give these rights up.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, anyone promising you anything in exchange for a guilty plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or on parole?
I am on probation. I believe it is. None of this know my permanent record.
Which court?
The 53rd court.
You know, I believe these predate that, so I already looked into the
Oh.
potential probation aspect.
You understand that by pleading guilty, this could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current employer.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may also need to place this conviction on a future job application.
Yes, Your Honor.
As to file number 24-03189, retail fraud in the third degree. How do you plead, sir? Is that because you believe you're guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Factual basis, please.
Thank you. Is it true that on or about July 4th of 2024, you were present at the Meyer grocery store near 6200 South Pennsylvania Ave?
Yes.
And that's in the city of Lansing, Eaton County, Michigan? And is it true that while you were in the Meyer that day, you took items that were for sale?
Yes.
And you took them without paying them, correct?
Yes.
And those items totaled at least, or I'm sorry, those items were valued under $200, correct?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that satisfies the investor basis.
I do as well, Your Honor.
I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be voluntarily and intelligently made. You currently are working, that's correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you working full time?
Part-time, yeah.
Any objection to immediate sentencing?
I would request it.
You're about 19 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in school at all?
I start the LCC GED program on the August 21st.
Look, you just appear like such a nice young man. How did you end up in all this trouble?
And, Your Honor, my mom told me over the years, stop hanging out with the friends that I choose. And I never listened.
Now you're learning to listen to what your mom told you, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
You're still so young that it's easy for you to get control of this and have it be a testimony. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
I hope that that's what you're doing. And you're putting this lifestyle and the people that you're hanging around that's causing you to have 3 pending cases while on probation. You're putting them in the past as well. You don't need to be around those types of people. I'm just waiting for the. Okay, so what, everything that was mentioned here is all we have on this prior criminal, and then, so for this, let me get your final pretrial date.
I did the final pretrial September 15th at 8 AM. And then the jury trial November 3rd.
Final pretrial in the assault and battery, September 15th at 8 AM, in person at the court, okay?
Hey, Your
November 3rd, it will be the jury trial date at this time, okay?
Honor. Hey,
As to the retail fraud, you have paid $220 in restitution that will be ordered. And for $220.45, that is. That you need to repay to Meyer. I'm gonna order that you complete 8 hours of community service. And you're gonna do all 8 hours at the LMTS outreach center, okay? You're gonna tell them I sent you. Community service, okay?
Hey, Your Honor.
Is there a deadline for when the court would like that done?
By the time he comes back, September 15th.
Fair enough.
Bring those hours completed back on September 15th. And with, you'll still have to pay the restitution, but I'll waive all the other fines and costs. And I'll have to still impose the statutory ones, but I'll close the file without you having to pay it, okay?
Hey, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Or do you have any questions at this time?
No, I do not, Your
I'm
Honor.
gonna get you a notice to appear for your assault and battery final pretrial. Again, you must appear in person at 8 a.m., okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And just one question for my sake, Your Honor, are we considering today as sentencing for this that would allow him to start making the payments on those?
Correct.
Thank you very much. Nothing further.
Did you need the address for the LMTS?
Yes,
Outreach.
please.
Saying the address is 517 West Main Road. What is it? The address is 112 West Home. Oh, you have,
You said you don't think it's the 517?
Hmm?
You say you don't think it's the 517?
yeah, that's what it's saying right there, but I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's accurate.
I don't know. Yeah, it's the 112.
Thank you.
1122. Sleep theory.
What was that found, maybe?
Um,
Okay, you're all set, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, this is the matter of the state of Michigan versus Joseph Johnson, 24-01571. Mr. Johnson, how are you?
I'm all right, how you?
Doing well. I'm trying to understand the basis of violation. I know good and well you completed your community service, so that has to be fake.
No, he said, he told me he's gonna talk to you about it and see if it was okay with you.
Who's he?
Brian. That's it. Brendan Henna.
Brendan?
So yeah,
Okay.
he got a total of 18 hours, but for 2 of those places, he said, I thought I had to just do community service in the community. So I did one at I did one church. I did it this
What church?
Mount Hope Community something, Italian. I don't
Where's
know.
Mount Hope what?
It's on Cedar. It's called Mount Hope Community Church.
Okay.
And I did it for Tanya, though, not for the church. But she was
For who?
Tanya.
Who's Tanya?
That's the Tanya. She was supposed to the church, and I just did stuff for her. Because,
Who is she?
she's a part of the church.
What did you do for community service?
She had me wiping down chairs.
Oh, at the church. You helped
Yeah.
clean the church.
Yeah, church.
And she
I have
signed your community service sheet?
Yeah, she,
How many hours did you do?
I did a total of 4.5. She signed me up.
4.5 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, what else did you do?
I helped with this chicken place too. And then
Chicken place?
I thought they was just opening up their restaurant and stuff. I'm like, I gotta do
I
community service.
definitely said that you were gonna do anger management and community service 40 hours. And I said you were going to the LMTS Life Outreach.
That lady, I'm not to tell you the truth, she just had me sitting there. She didn't have nothing.
What lady?
She didn't want me doing nothing.
What lady is this?
This is a lady that know you. But
She knows me.
Yeah, she just had me sitting
What's her
in the
name?
chair. I forget her name. I haven't been in a long time, but she just had me sitting there in the church for 2 hours. I'm like,
were you there on Fresh Fruit Fridays at all?
yeah, she didn't help me help me.
And you didn't help give out food?
No, she kept trying to make me get food.
Did you get some?
No, I didn't need it.
Oh, okay.
But Bishop Singleton, he said he gonna help me knock out
Bishop Singleton from the Bread House?
Yeah, he told me to have you call him. He was actually gonna come here with me.
I'm not calling Bishop Singleton. If he wants to talk to me, he can call me.
Okay, great. I have him give you a call.
Okay, what you gonna do for them?
I'm gonna do a lot of stuff for him.
Like what?
We talking about painting in the church,
Okay.
a couple, helping out pass out stuff.
I heard they had some weeds that needed to be pulled out, you know, you should probably help with that.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be there doing that.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be there.
So you're gonna work with Bishop Singleton tomorrow?
Yeah, he said he's gonna help me knock out 30 hours, because, yeah. Him and Charles,
I don't know who Charles is.
some church, I think I got this.
He goes to that church? Don't tell me his last name is McCann.
Yeah. So yeah, he got some stuff.
Can you pass me that card, please?
He's about to be here. Him and Singleton said they were gonna come today, but I didn't notify him.
He doesn't need to come.
You good people, right?
I wouldn't, you're not allowed to do community service with him. How about
Okay.
that?
Well,
His doesn't count.
okay.
If you do it at the church, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
If you do it with Bishop Singleton. And Bishop Singleton is directing that, then he needs to be the one who signs off, okay?
And I paid a little bit of community service. I mean,
So you have about 18 hours so far
Yeah.
completed. You're still working on your community service. And then the other alleged violation is that you fled and obstructed police on or about June 25th, 2025, according to Ingham County Sheriff's Office. I'm assuming that this is maybe some, I'm gonna hold you silent because I don't want you to say anything that could be used against you. But is there a pending case that he has, counsel?
There is, yes, there is an identification.
What's the status of that case?
Except for preliminary exam on the 19th.
Of this month?
That's actually why I'm gonna get on this done.
Okay, who has that case?
Judge Allen. Looks like Judge Allen.
Oh, that's in 55th, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna reset this probation violation arraignment until after your preliminary examination. That'll also give you enough time to finish your hours and bring proof that you finished your hours to your probation officer. If your hours are completed by the next time you come, then I'll dismiss the violation that's connected to this case in the 55th as well, okay?
Okay.
You gotta do your community service.
Maybe like a week or two. And I paid like a week. I should have the probation collection stuff all paid off. I just made a payment today.
Okay, very good. Okay. All of the conditions you have, you should be continuing. Let me get a new date for you.
The exam was the 18th.
I think you said the 19th,
19th.
We could do August 25th at 1:30.
August 25th at 1:30. If I were you, I would be finishing all of my probation requirements, including my fines and costs and my hours, because you're supposed to come off probation on the 18th, on the 15th.
I'll try to.
And if everything is, if you've done that, then I'll just discharge you. Otherwise, if you don't, I'm gonna have to arraign you, have a hearing, and you're more than likely gonna be having an extension of probation, okay?
Like, are you okay with like stuff with homeless shelters though?
Absolutely, it just needs to be approved. Check with your probation officer. They have a list of places you can do it. I'm approving you to do it with Bread House. If they could, the church you said with Bishop Singleton, is that what you told me?
Yeah, but it's called like the bread house. Oh yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna have you do, but if Bishop Singleton is directing you that he needs someone to come and do some hours, then I will approve you to do that, because I think it would be good for you to be under some of that mentorship there.
Yeah.
And so that is why I'm allowing that. It's part of the reason why I also send people to the LMTS, so that you can get some of the mentorship that's involved there and be in an environment that keeps you out of trouble. And then hopefully, that relationship will continue. You'll continue to remain in contact with these people, so that instead of making poor decisions here, we won't see you in the community for these types of things. We'll see you doing something else more positive. Maybe it'll be your turn soon to mentor someone else out of trouble. You understand? Okay, and so, right now, like I said, if you pay all your fines and costs, let me make sure I put that in here. And complete your hours, then we'll withdraw the violations and discharge you successfully if you're completed by your next court date. You got your notice to appear? Any additional questions you have? You're all set, sir. You're welcome. Can you take care of the Johnsons? Who else do we have? Oh, Wilson.
Yes.
On the record in the matters of the state of Michigan versus Terry Wilson, have 25-01866 and 867, Councilor Camps.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maluda Bosia on behalf of the people in both matters.
Jacob Rowley, on behalf of the defendant in the 1866 file.
Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Wilson on the 867 file, and she joins us.
Okay, today was the day scheduled for pre-trials. I have a dog at large and a vicious dog. How are we resolving this?
Your Honor, at this time, the people would move this forward to nolly the case 1866, which alleges a dog at large. There have been some corrective measures, some things pointed out by defense regarding that case. However, with regards to case 1867, which is dog vicious tendencies, we would ask that case to move on to a final pretrial conference, Your Honor. We are in receipt from the defender's office of a motion. I believe there was a motion date, probably on the final pretrial, or
I don't think we included one at the time because we weren't sure what the court schedule was going to be, but
A
yes.
motion for what?
I filed a motion to dismiss based on the dog fight stuff that our office has been pursuing over the last few months. I filed that last week on the 867 file.
Well,
only.
it hasn't made it to the file yet.
It was filed on Friday, so it might be
Okay,
working.
got it, makes sense.
Final pretrial September 22nd at 8 AM.
Well, let me read. You should file the motion. You haven't gotten a hearing date yet?
I did not request, no, I have not
Are you
received one. I did not ask for a separate one. I'm perfectly fine with the motion hearing being the day of the final pretrial.
Yeah, let's do a motion hearing on that date too.
Okay. And then jury trial, November 3rd.
Give me the motion and final pretrial again. The date,
September 22nd.
September 22nd. Okay, at what time? At 8 AM, okay. And then jury trial will be November 3rd. Okay. Yeah, you must appear in person for those dates, okay, ma'am?
Okay, okay.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No, Your Honor, I don't. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, counsel, any additional matters for the record for Ms. Wilson?
not from the people. Thank you, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Nothing further. Thank you.
As for file number 66, that was dismissed on motion. We don't need a nollie. It was on a citation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set. You all came in here like big wigs. What's going on?
Not taking much of your time today, Your Honor, I promise.
No worries. It's just the way the door flung open. I was like, oh boy, what case is this? Okay. Are you here on the matter?
For Mr. Quinn's arraignment at 3 AM, Your Honor.
Is that what the- I think that's one floor down.
That's where I wasn't sure of, so we can go down.
I must have been assigned, maybe I was assigned the case, but I'm not handling the arraignment. I was gonna say, what? Yeah, Master Milmore. Good to see you though.
I was thrown off a little bit, I'm like, I don't think we're gonna be here, but I do what the court tells me.
Sounds good. Thank you. Ms. Wilson, you're free to go.
Have a good day. Your Honor.
Same to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, she is here? We just haven't seen Kendra Freeman? Okay, we'll bench warrant Freeman.
Addie, can you does the court officer usually do the bench warrants here?
Yeah.
I don't have JIS, can you do this
You
one?
still don't have it? Or is it just my in here?
It's just in here,
Oh,
because you know, even with OnBase, you have to individually install on each individual computer. It's annoying.
oh, well, maybe that's a nice task that Sean can assist you with.
Or AJ.
You know, I sent EJ an email last week. I don't think I got a response.
Will continue probation? Or did you only want him to? So if he goes 30 days? No thinking? I'm confused.
Or you want Darion Johnson?
Yeah, but that's what I said.
It was probation for 60.
No, it's
days,
for Brian.
Brian, I said, yeah,
Oh,
continue
yeah, Brian,
probation
sorry.
60 days, continue tether 30 days. What's the problem?
So only, because she's saying his end date is March 27th.
Then it got extended 90 days to July 20th.
Oh, she's saying it's March 27, 2026.
No, it was 2025. It got extended 90 days.
That's not even what she put on the paperwork. She put 2025.
Yep.
Ask her to bring the file up. That's a long time to be on probation for him if that was the
For
case.
impaired driving. Yeah.
Another year almost.
Yeah. No, my memory of the file in the original sentencing was probation was due to end March 27th, 2025. On
But
March 20th.
I saw that at the last violation, I extended his probation, so I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, to 7/20/2025.
Yeah.
And then on 7/10, it got temporarily extended for violation.
No, the whole recommendation was confusing to me, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
So maybe it wasn't me that was confused. Maybe it was her. Is Portia Savage here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, I can't see her. Matter if there's gonna be an offer, now would be a time for you all to discuss that. If there was issues with maybe some of the evidence, maybe he needed more evidence to be turned over, or he didn't have sufficient evidence. This will be the first setting for you to discuss that with the prosecutor. They've already had discussion, quite typical because it's an allegation of an assault. They're not making an offer. They first need the witness to probably the victim to be here, or the alleged victim, before they could consider doing that anyways. And so your attorney is requesting a final pretrial. That means the reason why he requests a final pretrial is because the policy for my courtroom is final pretrial, the victim must appear in person. That lets us know if there's actually going to be a participating victim in this matter. If the victim is not participating, then your attorney then has grounds to make a motion to have the case dismissed without prejudice. Do you have any other questions?
Okay, so the next date will be.
It's gonna be September 22nd. She's bringing you a notice right now with the dates on it at 8 a.m. for a final pretrial. if the witness appears and if you all are not able to resolve it and it still needs to go to a trial, then we are scheduling your trial for November 3rd.
There's still possible, there's still, am I allowed to ask if there's still possible?
I'm sorry, they ran that, so I couldn't hear what you said because your voice is a little low. Is it still possible to do what?
Still kind of confused, but I want to make sure.
But your question was, is it still possible to do what?
Is there still a possibility for custody time? I mean, that seems to be long. I'm just asking.
What do you mean custody time?
I think she means a jail.
Incarceration, I think, Your Honor.
Oh, is there a possibility for you to go to jail?
Yeah, that's long.
Even, let me be quite frank, even if you pled guilty to the original charge, or even if you had a trial and was found guilty, the likelihood that you will be facing upfront in custody jail time is very slim. We don't typically send people to, I don't typically send people to upfront jail. No problem. Any other questions? Okay, well then we'll see you on September 22nd. If you have any questions between then, he's the guy to ask, okay? Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all we have for this afternoon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.